week. I have been preparing for this upcoming Tuesday because it's Fat Tuesday or Mardi Gras, and there's nothing better than a themed party or dinner, and Mardi Gras is one of the best things I can think of. And so we are going to make a centerpiece for a Mardi Gras party. Now you can actually just use this centerpiece on a buffet or on a table in your living room, or you can make it for your dining room table. And I will show you what you need. First of all, you're going to need Mardi Gras beads. You do not have to have Mardi Gras beads, but it just makes it look a little more colorful. And they're not super expensive, and you can find them at, say, Dollar Tree, or if you have a Party City in your area, you'll find them there. I know for sure, but I just happen to have them, so I'm going to use mine. You'll need the, let me tell you, this is what I found out. You'll need the small ones. I found out the hard way a few years ago. I tried to use the large ones, it didn't work. So get the smaller beads. Then you're going to need feathers, and you'll need the traditional colors of Mardi Gras, which are purple, which is represents justice, and green represents faith, and gold represents power. So you'll need the purple, green, and gold feathers. I was able to find all but the gold when I bought these, and I had to order the gold online. And I found them I found these on Amazon, but I think I got the green ones at Joann's, and I got the purple ones at Hobby Lobby. But just look around in your area and see what you can find. And if you're like me, I look one time. If I don't find it, I just get on Amazon and order it. And they're here in no time. So you have your purple, green, gold feathers, Mardi Gras beads. You'll need a tall vase, and I know I got this one at Hobby Lobby, and they come in various heights. Hobby Lobby and Joann's has them, and I don't know if Michael's has them, and I don't know if you have these stores in your area when I mention them, but like anything else, you can order them on Amazon or order it from the store's website. And so this is a shorter version of this vase. You can buy this in several heights. The higher you get this one, the better for a dining room table, because then you can see under your arrangement. But for the purpose of making this video, I'm going to do it with a shorter one, because I thought I have the really tall vase, but making this video, I would have to walk around the table because this arrangement would get really large. So just to make it simpler, I'm making the shorter version. You can also order these feathers longer. So keep that in mind too. Kind of keep it all in proportion, depending on what you're using it for or how large you want it. And then the last item you're going to need is a bouquet form. Now these are used for bridal bouquets. It has the styrofoam in the center and its plastic handle to use for a bridal bouquet, but we're not going to use it for that today. And you can find these in the wedding section of your craft store, because what you're going to do is put this down here like that, and then use it to attach your feathers to it, or you're going to insert the feathers into it. So let's get started with our Mardi Gras centerpiece. This base is perfect for this arrangement because it's weighted on the bottom. So I would avoid a very thin base because you don't want it to topple. It could get really iffy if you have a very lightweight base. So we're going to go with a weighted bottom base. And then you're going to take your beads and drop them in. And I'm going to alternate colors. And this is what I was talking about, trying to get these beads in here. If you have those really wide or really round beads, the larger ones, they're not going to fit in. Believe me, I've made that mistake for you. Just stick with the small ones and be happy. We have that. And like I said, if you don't want to use the beads, and you could simplify this, make it a much simpler arrangement. But I like the colors, so we're going to use them on this example. And then you're going to use your bouquet form and just drop it in there. And then what I am going to do is begin inserting these feathers into this styrofoam ball. Now what I am planning to do is do the colors horizontally. I'm going to do the purple. Let's start with the green first. And I'll tell you why. I'm starting with the green, and then I'm going to put the purple and then the gold on top, because I'm afraid if I start with the purple, it's going to get lost under there. It's not going to be as bright. So this way I have a bright, a dark, and a bright. But you can do it any way you want to. That is fine. And you don't have to do it horizontally. You can do your colors vertically. Have all your purple, all your green, all your gold, and just have a good time doing it. But either way you do it, I've seen it done both ways, horizontally and vertically, and it was beautiful either way. Now see, what I'm doing is taking these, and I'm going to insert them in right here. And what I'm going to do is go ahead, get all the green ones in, and then I'm going to put all the purple and then the gold. So let me get back to you in just a minute. So what do we think? It was simple, but it looks fabulous, and your guests are going to be so impressed, especially when you tell them that you made it. And you don't only have to use this idea for Mardi Gras. You could use it for New Year's Eve and use black and white feathers with silver beading, or maybe a bridal shower or bride's reception and use the bridal colors. Their theme colors are wonderful for this. And you could use team colors. Use it for a number of reasons. And I hope you're in the Mardi Gras spirit, because I've attached the 2 videos I've made about New Orleans. It's a trip to New Orleans that I made recently. I think it was last year. And then last year's video I made for gumbo. And so that'll really get you in the Mardi Gras spirit. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, tap that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram. Bye.